What's going on, YouTube? It's the Green Shiz here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Just got done doing my CGC submission. I have 2 boxes going to CGC. 2. Trying to play some mind games with them. That's my game right now. I'm trying to play some mind games with CGC. As you maybe saw one of my most recent submission returns, I got a bunch of Expedition reverses. And I feel the way CGC grades, like if you put a bunch of cards that are the same together, Catch 'em All Collectibles is guilty of this when he just did his Black Star Pikachu submission return. When you send a bunch of cards together, they're just going to fall in line getting similar grades. It's the way they do it. It's the way I see it trending. So I literally took my 200 card submission. It was all sorted by set and everything, and I shuffled it. I had them in top loaders, or not top loaders, the card saver ones, shuffled them, mixed them up as much as I could, and then separated them. So the new way you submit cards through CGC is amazing. It literally took me 30 minutes to do it, and it was pretty insane. I was able to fly through. You don't have to type in full words. It's crazy. It's just like PSA, but I feel it's better because I struggle with PSA still to find some of the cards I need. But I'm sending in 2 boxes to see if they grade differently. I'm hoping we get different graders almost for these 2, kind of, because I would hate to send all 200 of these and get one bad grader and get a bunch of 8.5s when most of these deserve 9 pluses. Besides the Shadowless cards, those are kind of light played, some of them, but pretty much everything in here besides Shadowless almost deserves a 9 plus. A lot of these Japanese cards are pretty much guaranteed PSA 10s, but I wanted to give it a shot at CGC. Really hoping for CGC 10s. That should happen. If it doesn't, they might be hearing from a lawyer. Literally, we'll see. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I really think this will help separating these into 2 different submissions, mixing up the cards. It'll kind of keep it might really upset the guy grading because he's going to go, okay, Shadowless. Oh, now first edition gym set. Oh, Japanese gym set. Oh, Shadowless. It's easier on them when everything's in a row, I feel, and organized properly. So we'll see if they complain about that. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. It's like a 180-day turnaround right now on these. So that kind of blows. I have my Beckett Express, my PSA Express, and CGC Express all there in processing. So have an eventful next month to see how some of that turns out. And this one will be eventful 2022. So really looking forward to getting those back. I had received a submission that didn't have subgrades and I had the old label, so I sent them back to get reprocessed. That was probably 3 weeks ago, and they were supposed to confirm with the email when they receive them, and they haven't shot me an email. The tracking says they received them. They haven't failed to email me and say, hey, Josh, we got these, and the wheels are turning. You'll get these back in, 2 months or something. So have failed to give me any of that, so I'm going to be following up with them today. That's pretty annoying. So I'm really curious. I really wish PSA Bulk was back, but listen to some podcasts and stuff. They're still getting like 40,000 cards a day with the $150 price point. It's going to be a while. And watching another thing right now, they're processing about, what is it? It's like 40,000 Pokemon cards a day or something like that. 30 to 40,000 Pokemon cards a day. So they're going well, but if they drop that price down to 100, there's going to be more than 40,000 cards a day. And that's all cards, not just Pokemon, but they're just going to bombard themselves. So they're going to have to slow roll this slower than anybody's probably hoping. I don't see Bulk returning next year, probably. It'll be some lower price point. I could see us getting maybe down to the $50 range next year. Maybe in as early as Q2, I'd say. We'll see. But $100 is definitely going to be the next price point. They're going to tippy-toe it to see where their thresholds are. So they'll ride the $100 price thing probably for at least a quarter, see where they're at, and then maybe drop it from there if they're able to keep up. So sadly, PSA is not going to be in the game for bulk for some time. I would have loved to send a lot of these bulk. Even like I wouldn't want to send most of these with a $20 price point. At $20, I would send most of these. That's where I sent them at CGC is $20, so worth it. I could do that. $20 with subgrades. So 200 cards. It was like $4,000. I need to put that on my spreadsheet, keeping track how much money I'm spending after buying the collection. It's like $4,000 for grading. They don't charge me until later, I think. But yeah, essentially another $4,000 going into the collection purchase. Have only recouped $2,200 or something from stuff I've sold. So hoping when I get all these express submissions back, it'll help pay for most of the cost. And all these cards I'm sending to CGC and all the cards I got left will be pretty much net profit if I sell everything or keep. Most of the stuff is shadowless stuff I'm keeping, but a lot of the stuff will probably be just grade and sell. So we'll see how it goes. I get attached to something strangely sometimes. Like my Amazing Rare Rayquaza, if that didn't get a 10, I probably would have sold it, but it pulled the CGC 10. And now I have it priced way overpriced on eBay, so nobody ever buys it. So it's like a piece of eye candy. Yeah, that's the way I do it. I got stuff on eBay that's overpriced, so people won't buy it because I don't want to sell it. I know other people probably do the same thing. I think my Black Star, my black label Zapdos is on there for 25 grand. Somebody almost came at me for 7,500, and I almost bit, but glad I didn't. Diamond hands, baby, diamond hands. The Heritage auction, I mentioned it briefly in my last video. I missed the entire thing. I have yet to go through and look at some of the sold prices, so I'm unaware of where everything landed price-wise. I heard some rumblings about 20 grand for first edition Neo boxes. So that seems okay. Price-wise, I think somebody else said there was like 10 of them or something. I don't know. So I'm going to do, my next video might be that, just kind of analyzing what happened at Heritage, stuff going on. The new PWCC monthly auction block is live, and I think it's, again, over 5,000 cards. That's a lot of freaking cards. There's more cards that I'm interested in this next block. Just doing a quick search. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a lot of freaking cards that go off in the matter of an hour. I really wish they had their old system. I know a lot of people like their new system. A lot of people don't like the new system. So this time I'm going to probably play it differently. Like, I will go through and probably look at as many as I can. Place a bid on them where I feel that on stuff that I just would buy to have to flip. I would put like a 50%, 60% bid. If I win it, great. If I don't, whatever. And then the rest of the stuff, like maybe 20, 30 items, I'll actually look at as the auctions are closing. So definitely remember to get all your bids in early so you can join the late bidding, the extended bidding portion. The auction, I believe, since it went live yesterday, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks of just sitting there until the extended bidding. So 2 weeks from now, we got that one popping off. We probably won't have another Heritage signature auction for, what was the last one? April? 6 months? 3 months? I forget when the last one was. I feel like it wasn't in April. It had to be one in May or July or something. So I feel like it's every 3-4 months. So looking forward to that next one. Looking forward to Golden Auctions and their marketplace. Like I've mentioned it before, they do have a PWCC type marketplace they're starting. It'll be really interesting to see because they are brothered and owned by the same people that own PSA. Um, it's going to be pretty interesting. Maybe you can get cards graded at PSA and directly shipped there cheaper. That would be really good for Golden and PSA, and that would not be good for PWCC. So I don't see why you couldn't, because you could just set your like PWCC when you buy stuff off eBay or other places. If you have PWCC as your ship to address, don't believe you pay sales tax because they're in Oregon or Washington, one of the two, and so that might be a play as well. Just Golden, maybe they have an extended benefit or something. It's all speculation at this point, but yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting the CGC submission in. I'm excited to have something out there again. I don't have, oh, I do have some PSA bulks. I probably have about 175 cards ish at PSA sent between October, August, and maybe not August, October, November, and January. 3 different submissions. So those will be trickling in here hopefully soon. So keeping kind of busy on those. Curious to see what happens next. You never know when the next collection will pop up. That one I bought down in, was it Oklahoma? Just kind of popped up out of nowhere. I went upstairs, told my wife, "Hey, I'm going to Oklahoma." She's like, "Oh, okay." So you never know when something like that will pop up. I'm always browsing the Facebook and eBay to see stuff like that. So yeah, excited for what's next. Y'all have a good one. Have a great day. Peace.